Is Mega Evolution tanking on release? Let's discuss it in today's video with some shocking price movements.
Just hanging around.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMAT. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining in all the fun we have. And today we're going to be talking about the Mega Evolution set. And I've been noticing an interesting trend that just started a few weeks ago where a lot of the product has been tanking, really declining in price. Now, it could just be the fact that it was printed a little more than maybe a lot of distributors even thought, or a lot of the stores even thought, but I don't even know if that's necessarily the case. I have my own theories that we're going to discuss as well in today's video, and I'd love you to discuss those as well as in the comment section. If you have any other theories apart from mine, please leave your thoughts down below. But why don't we talk about the steel product? Let's first start off with just the regular basic Elite Trainer box. This is the one with the Lucario on the cover art. It is currently sitting at $109.82 and is up by 5.87% over the last month. Now, obviously, it was pretty flat and then really spiked at the beginning of September, but basically ever since like September 10th, it's been on the decline. There's still a crazy amount of, sell-through rate. You're looking at 33 to 50 items a day, sometimes 60 plus items, with 1,444 copies being sold as well. But you also have to take into consideration that this is a new set. Of course, you're going to see a crazy amount of sales volume for a brand new set, right? People are trying to move some product. They're trying to, satisfy pre-orders and everything like that. So you're going to see a lot more movement. Now, the other ETB here as well with Gardevoir, this one is currently sitting at $94.18. Obviously less popular Pokemon than Lucario, but still a pretty popular Pokemon. It's down by 11.96% over the last month, with only 961 of these being sold. A lot less than the Lucario one that's actually been, a little more stable in price. This one never really had that pop-up. It's just been steadily declining, just day after day with this set, which is really interesting. Next up is one of the booster boxes. This is a regular booster box. It doesn't come with the promo with the stamp on it, the Mega Evolution stamp. This one is currently sitting at $279.45. It's still up by 7.82% over the last month, but only 399 of them being sold on TCG Player, which is really low for a brand new Pokemon set in a market as hot as it is, right? You'd think that you'd see a lot more. Obviously it has to be split because there is two different types of booster boxes, and we're going to talk about the other one, which is the enhanced booster box that has the promo inside as well with the Mega Evolution stamp. It's sitting at $279.12, very comparable to the other booster box, and it's up by 12.06% over the last month with a lot better sales, 1,717 sales for this. Obviously, people really want that promo as well, which I don't blame them. It's a great promo on top of that. It just adds a little more extra value, even though the prices are very similar to the regular booster box, but I think they printed a lot more of the enhanced one as well on top of that. Now, there's a few more products I want to talk about, like the booster bundle here. This one is currently sitting at $55.51. It's down by 14.44%. Pretty massive decline, though. There's a lot of sales. It's, selling quite well on TCG Player, with 1,222 of them being sold right now on TCG Player over the last month. Next up is the Pokémon Center ETB. This is the one of the only products that's actually going up because it's very limited. There's not a lot of these. It's pretty exclusive. So you're only seeing this up by 3.94%, sitting at $384.46, with only 20 of them being sold on TCG Player. Now is the more popular one, which is Lucario, and this Pokemon Center ETB is sitting at $399.43, and it's up by 4.99%. So let's just call it 5% in the last month, with 45 of them being sold. So more than double being sold versus the Gardevoir. So very, very interesting to see that. Obviously a lot more, attention being drawn to Lucario, a very popular Pokemon on top of that. Now, what I wanted to discuss and kind of talk about and why we're seeing this decline, and the only reason why these ones look like they're going up is because there's just so little of them, to be honest. That's why. But if you look at anything that's going to be mass produced, my goodness, they have been absolutely tanking here, especially the booster boxes and the booster bundle. But what I wanted to talk about is the fact that you have a set coming out after this that is getting everyone's attention, and that's the Phantasmal Flame set. You have a set with Charizard and Gengar that's going to eat up all the attention from anyone who's interested in buying any of the Mega Evolution sets thus far. It's a new block, but if you had to pick, even paying, this is not financial advice, please don't, I'm just an idiot in a basement making videos right now. But if you had to buy a box about the same price, obviously you'd want to go for the Phantasmal Flame set. Hell, even if you had to buy it for 30, 40, 50% higher than the regular Mega Evolution set, I'd probably say that's still a better buy. So a lot of people know this, and I think that's one of the reasons why the when the Phantasmal Flame set got released on the Pokemon Center website, it was such a polarizing disaster. It had more security checks than ever before as well for anyone trying to check out. I had to do 2 security checks, and by the time I actually went to it, it said it was unavailable, and I clicked on the link in my email within 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's how cooked we are right now when it comes to this hobby. But Mega Evolution, my goodness, we are seeing some interesting price movement here. A lot of the Pokemon sets have been actually rising since even before release. So to see this tanking is a little bit surprising, but if you really look at the broader context, you look at Phantasmal Flames coming out next, it kind of makes sense. Leave your thoughts down below about this in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.